Xelaju, established in 1987, is a socially responsible educational institute in Quetzaltenango, Guatemala, which promotes cross-cultural understanding through its Spanish immersion, internship, volunteer work, educational tours, and community service programs in Quetzaltenango, Guatemala. For your convenience, Xelaju offers a spacious and friendly environment to study in its 4-story building.
I was really struck right off the bat that the school was very well prepared and had obviously been doing this for a long time and knew the best way to sort of integrate students into the program. So the orientation at the beginning was fabulous and really sort of...
Each student receives instruction in a quiet, sunny cubicle with a beautiful view of the city and surrounding mountains and volcanoes. The Spanish program uses an intensive top-down or whole language methodology, which introduces students to intensive conversational practice, along with comprehensive instruction and some grammar review. It is designed to enhance their language skills by using both academic classroom practice and cultural activities in the city. All teachers in the Spanish program have a degree in secondary education and extensive experience teaching Spanish as a second language. The program is fully accredited by the Secretary of Education of Guatemala.
Our school has brought students here for at least 7 years with other guides, with other tour leaders. Well, in the first place, we want our students to learn Spanish in a Spanish-speaking environment. And this Casa Xelaju has convinced us that an effective learning is possible. The students that come here and stay here for 5 weeks go back and they speak Spanish.
Our Spanish program has professional teachers with many years of experience. They bring with them creativity, academic knowledge, skills, dedication, and patience in teaching Spanish. Each teacher is required to participate in seminars and workshops to update their curriculum and instruction methodology.
There is. Here I get a lot more conversation in than I would have in an intermediate class at my university. And I think that's really beneficial. It helps me kind of get a hands-on feel of it rather than just always looking at a book and writing and copying what my teacher says.
Each student is assigned an instructor appropriate for his or her level and interests. The student meets with that instructor for 5 hours, 5 days a week. During a short break, coffee, tea, bread, and pastries are provided. A student may request to continue with the same instructor or may prefer to switch after a week or 2. Student requests are always accommodated when possible. All instruction is geared to the student's needs.
The teachers and the program just really into it. I think it really helps a lot the way that it's set up. And then I go to class in the morning and just being able to sit there and talk with my teacher, because that's, I don't know, I think they focus specifically where you have trouble. And I was kind of shy about talking in front of people because I didn't know really anything about Spanish. And so I came here, and then they kind of break you out of your shell, and they teach you a lot and get very specific and individual with each person.
All students live with a Guatemalan family, which allows them to enhance their social Spanish skills. The families are a great tool for the students to understand the complexity of the society and culture of the country.
The people are just super nice and always just trying to take care of you and help out in any way they can.
Our families are very friendly and enjoy working with students in their learning process. Some families have been working with Xelaju for over 15 years.
I think it really helps out a lot, especially because my group was separated into different houses, so we couldn't communicate with each other in English all the time, which really helped.
Quetzaltenango is the second largest city in Guatemala. The city was built during colonial times, and you can still enjoy the beautiful colonial buildings and tranquility of the Central Park. Xela is situated near several volcanoes in the heart of the Sierra Madre. The unique location of Quetzaltenango provides an urban experience with many rural communities in the surrounding area. Quetzaltenango is an active city that does not depend on tourism, nor does it have the high concentration of language students as do other tourist cities in Latin America. For these reasons, students have more opportunities to interact with the local population and participate in Guatemalan life. In 1994, after a 2-year investigative study by Xelaju, La Pedrera project was launched in an attempt to encourage the development of a self-supportive economy and culture in the communities of La Pedrera and Canton Xetu. These villages are located in the hills immediately south of Xela. We aim to give each student a chance to not only feel a sense of individualism, but also to participate and learn in a harmonious environment with other children and adults by doing volunteer work or sponsoring a child. With the help of padrinos and Xelaju, more than 100 children are going to school. There are several taking classes in the local universities. The students are very welcome to participate in the education of this community by helping the children with daily school homework or teaching math, social studies, or the sciences.
I think it's a fabulous idea for a program. I mean, students come here to learn Spanish. Normally that's their first priority, but I think it's so important to give back to the local community as we're taking from the teachers and from the resources that Xela has to offer. I think it's really important to work with children, and also feeds back, and we get to practice our language skills with them, and yet we can feel like we're giving a little piece of ourselves and leaving that here in Xela, so that's important.
Cultural activities form an important part of the Spanish program at Xelaju. Besides the valuable experience students get from living with a Guatemalan family, our school emphasizes the importance of the Mayan culture and beliefs within the Guatemalan society. We offer trips and excursions to other places, like Aguas Georginas, a hot spring pool in the mountains, Champerico, a black sand beach in the Pacific Ocean, and San Andres Xecul, a beautifully painted church, and San Francisco El Alto, hosting the largest market in Latin America.